So I have primary ciliary dyskinesia, or in shorter terms, PCD. And it's basically the cilia, which moves around your mucus in your body, does not work. So my mucus just sits there. And I get sick really, really easily. I was diagnosed with it when I was 2 because I kept on getting sick. And my mom knew something was wrong. It is really, really rare. And it's more rare to have PCD and situs inversus, which is the switched organs. 50% of people with PCD have situs inversus, but it is extremely rare for someone to have.
So what are the different kinds of treatments that you have to do in order to kind of manage your PCD?
I do the same treatments as people with CF do, but my condition's a little different. I have to go through a chest vest, which is literally just a vest that shakes you for 30 minutes in different intervals. And then I do nebulizers like people do with who has like asthma.
So how often do you really have to go to the doctor and see different specialists?
It really just depends on how sick I am when I go. I have to go see ear, nose, and throat once a month usually. And then pulmonology, it honestly depends on how I'm feeling.
So how has PCD really affected your life?
It has been really hard just because with getting sick, I get sick so often that sometimes it's hard to get caught up. And I've had a lot of issues with doing things, especially in school, in high school. I missed a lot of school. And even in college, I had to take medical leave because I was in the hospital twice in a month. So it could be hard.
So over the last couple of years, you've been really involved in different PCD awareness groups. Would you mind telling us a little bit about that?
My mom found this PCD group on Facebook and saw that they needed artists who have PCD to do projects for October, which is PCD Awareness Month. And she thought it was a good idea, to raise awareness, because if I didn't have it, I wouldn't know what it was. It's just good for people to know what it is. So that's why I continue doing it. And I hope to do it for future years to help to raise money, because all the proceeds go to PCD Foundation.
So what are your hopes for yourself in the future, not only personally, but also with PCD as well?
I hope to become a graphic designer, and I'm hoping to get more like control. I mean, it's kind of hard to say that because you can't really have control over when you get sick, and I'm hoping for them to find a cure of some sort.
If you had to say something to someone who maybe doesn't know a lot about PCD, what would you say to them?
I mean, just because you just don't know much about the disease, like it's not as known as like cancer or stuff, doesn't mean that the people don't have a hard time with it. And people have their own struggles. Some people are more sick. People who have PCD also get lung transplants. They have really low function. So it may not be as known as cancer, but it's still a daily struggle. And it's really hard sometimes.